Hey everybody, thanks for joining me once again on another episode of Jermaine Loves Wrestling. And we're watching a different show than we previewed in the past. We're talking about 205 Live. Here's the deal with 205 Live. I fall off the wagon every once in a while. I miss about 4 or 5 episodes, and then I'll blast and hit those mugs in reverse and get caught up. So I've gotten started on the October 23rd episode of 205 Live, and I'm going to let you know what I loved about it. There was 2 matches on the show, but there was a bunch of other stuff going on, so I've actually got about 6 or 7 things that I really loved about this show. It started off with Brian Kendrick versus Mansar. Brian Kendrick's an OG in the game. Been in the cruiserweight division since 2003, off and on. Been in 205 Live since its inception. He's the man. I love me some Brian Kendrick. I like Mansar too. I've never been a fan of the presentation of Mansar. Just trot him out there for the Saudi shows. So I'm happy he's found a landing place in 205 Live to start rocking and rolling and getting some footing going. He's got a unique moveset. These two had a good match. Mansar won, and in the end, Brian Kendrick gave him a good handshake. So maybe something's going to go on there. Maybe it won't. Intriguing, though. So I like that. The Bollywood Boys, the Singh Brothers, they back. Canada done opened the borders, baby. We got Bobby Roode back a few weeks ago. So now it's time to get the Bollywood Boys back. Man, if they not going to be kicking it with my man Jinder, that nice little trios unit they had, then go back to what you love, and they love being the Bollywood Boys. So let's see what they do. This could get them in the mix with other tag teams in NXT because 205 Live is a part of NXT. So we could see them facing the new NXT tag champs, Orny Lorcan and Danny Burch, So there's going to be stuff for them to do. There's always Everrise. I guess they'll get matches with Drake Maverick and Killian Dane. So the Bollywood Boys is back, and it's good to see them back. They're colorful, they dance, they're flashy, they can talk, they like talking. So the Bollywood Boys. We got us a little interview from Kirk Stallion. I don't know a lot about Kirk Stallion. I seen him on a couple of Evolve episodes, and I used to see his name pop up all the time, so I know he was out there ripping and running and doing things right to get signed. He's gotten signed. He's on the 205 Live brand. He had a match last week with Ariane Davari for that briefcase that he's got full of money, and I like that too. I like that they have essentially a secondary title because you're fighting for this man's money. Money's something worth fighting for. Stallion almost had him beat. Tony Nese interfered. Then Tony Nese explained why he interfered. He explained he interfered because dude's calling himself a stallion and he even got an 8-pack? That offended Tony Nese. And when you look like Tony Nese and someone calls himself a stallion, you can be offended. So, makes sense there. And to backtrack to Kirk Stallion, I like that this dude's a country boy. He's from Texas. They mentioned that, and he sounds like he's from Texas. And man, I know there's a cowboy on the other show, but I think they should go full tilt and make this dude a cowboy. WWE's cowboy. I remember they used to say Vince McMahon always loved the cowboy, man. Get this dude some chaps. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. That's our main event. Tony Nese versus Kirk Stallion. So I'm going to skip to that. These dudes had a good match. They had a good matchup. I'm sure they're familiar with it. I'm sure they faced each other in Evolve. I don't know. I could just be assuming. They might have never touched. I'm gonna doubt that though. I'm sure they're familiar with one another. And they had a good match. And I liked it. I liked the outcome. Ariane Davari got slick with Kirk Stallion while he was on the floor because Ariane Davari was doing commentary. And Stallion headbutt that fool. And he hurt his head. So when he got in the ring, Nese capitalized on that, bam, caught him with his big knee to the head, got the victory. The head was already worn out by Stallion. So, cool. And at the end, Ariane wanted to get some licks in, and Tony's like, nah, Don't do it, dog. He a scrub. He a scrub. And Ariana, he listened. I guess these dudes are a unit. I know they got history because they used to be a part of Enzo Amore's old bad guy group back in the day of 205 Live before the Enzo stuff happened. So they've got that history, and now they got this new stuff where Nice protected Ariana Daivari briefcase, and now Ariana Daivari helped him win a match too. So they together, but we'll see how that goes. I'm sure Stallion will be back. I liked the NXT recap on this show as well. Because one of the criticisms I've had about 205 Live, and this ain't a show about criticisms, but I will say if there's something I don't like, it's the lack of the Cruiserweight title being on 205 Live. Because they use that title as on NXT. It's an NXT title, even though 205 Live is the show for the Cruiserweight Championship. So I like that they brought the champion on the show via the video package, and they put over the importance of that title in more ways than one. They did it with this recap. They also did it with the Jordan Devlin video. This thing was nice. This puts over the importance of the Cruiserweight title more than anything they've done on 205 Live in a long time. Jordan Devlin was the Cruiserweight champion before the pandemic. And Worlds Collide, right before everything shut down, he won the Cruiserweight title. I think he had it for like 2 weeks before everything crashed, and now he's stuck in the UK with his version of the Cruiserweight title. They started an in-room tournament during the pandemic era of NXT, like a round-robin tournament that happened, which now we have a Cruiserweight champion, but Tony Devlin put out the details on what really pissed him off about the tournament that Escobar won. The thing where it said in-room NXT champion at first, and now it quickly was erased and it just said, nah, this dude gonna be the NXT champion. And Jordan Devlin's here to let us know, nah, that's not gonna happen. NXT UK then started back up. I haven't caught any of those episodes yet, but I plan on doing so. I'll get to see what Jordan Devlin's doing on that show. We'll talk about it. And Jordan Devlin's presence is now on this show. Eventually stuff gonna open up. We getting back. And when we do, we gonna get a showdown between the two Cruiserweight champions, similar to what happened with the Intercontinental title, but more justified here because this dude, he straight up just got screwed over what happened to the entire world. So that's gonna be interesting. And he's got some venom. He's pissed. And so that should be some good stuff. And that's what I liked about 205 Live. If you liked anything about 205 Live, leave it in the comments when you subscribe to the channel. Jermaine Loves Wrestling. Follow me on Facebook, Jermaine Johnson, on Twitter and Snapchat as Jermaine About Me, and on the Instagram, baby. Hey, baby, what's your Instagram? It's Jermaine Johnson 84PW. Man, I'll be back with another show. I'll be watching wrestling all the time, and I will let you know what I love about wrestling.